What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, The Fishing Coach. I'm Jimmy Easterling, also go by Coachy. And guys, I'm glad you came to click on the video today and watch this segment. I'm about to go over 3 problems when fishing in conditions like I'm in right now. I have a lot of experience fishing in these conditions like this where it's under 32 degrees, snow on the ground, or it's ice sleeting. Guys, if you are a first-time watcher or if you've watched the channel and just don't know, I'm in Arkansas, okay? I'm in the central Arkansas region. I have fished a lot Texas, South Arkansas. I lived in southwest Arkansas for 6 years. And guys, I love fishing in the winter. I love fishing when it's cold. For the guys that just followed and just kind of checking out the video, I mean, like, you know, I love fishing in these conditions. Now, you see behind me, yep, there's some snow. It's, I think right now it's 18, 19 degrees, which is cold in Arkansas. We're not made for this like y'all guys up north. I had a guy on the channel the other day comment from Maine, which blew my mind. We have people from everywhere that watches this channel. So, man, I appreciate all you guys watching. If you're new to the channel, check it out. I have a bunch of different styles of videos. Videos where I talk like this. I have on the water videos, which I'm going to have an on the water video come out this Friday from a trip in brutal conditions like this, okay? Brutal conditions. I caught fish. It was just miserable though. So check that out Friday. We also do I do a bunch of stuff with electronics, guys. I try to do the teaching informational videos as well. So if you're new to it, check out the other playlists that I got to offer. A lot of you guys watch and are not subscribed. I don't get that. But anyway, appreciate every one of you guys watching. I get to see my subscriber count to ratio, and it seems like a bunch of y'all just, I don't know how y'all are watching, but still appreciate all you guys watching, man. It means a lot. So guys, let's talk about the 3 problems. Okay, now some of these problems relate to Arkansas and where I live and grow up, or like I've done this in Oklahoma, guys. I've had a cold trip in Texas, but Oklahoma I had a cold one, but most of them were kind of in Arkansas, okay? But guys, because I know like Matt Steffen the other day I talked to, Wisconsin, guys, and they're made different up there. Not just Matt and the people, but the houses, the roads, the crews. Down here in Arkansas, we're not made. So let's go through the 3 problems from my experience. 3 simple problems. If you're thinking about fishing in these conditions, think about these 3 before you go. The first one is the stuff you cannot control, such as the road conditions, the boat ramp conditions, okay? That's the first problem. You might have the truck that's four-wheel drive. You might have the tires, guys, but you can't control other drivers, and you also can't control those roads to the boat ramps. That's been my biggest problem, and that's one reason why right now I don't even want to go, guys. I love fishing in these conditions, and you can dang catch a big bass or have some good days, whatever. But guys, I've done it so much to where like you get to the boat ramp and it's just all ice or all snow, but mainly that road getting to it, okay? I've had 2 trips, one of them to the Arkansas River. Guys, if you know where 430 is, crosses the Arkansas River, the Maumelle Pool, there's that ramp down there, and it's all nice now. It's like they made it all sweet for people to ride their bicycles and walk around, whatever. But before it was all made nice, guys, I mean, that hill getting down there, I remember me and a buddy, I mean, we were out of school, we went down there, that's when I was a kid, right? I mean, this thing 16 years ago. We went to the ramp, guys, there's a hill. Gosh, here we are in an old 4-wheel drive truck and trailer, and we're sliding down this hill. We almost went in the ditch. Man, it would have been bad to call some parents telling them, hey, we got the thing, struck. Now, we caught some fish, but getting back up that hill was scary. I mean, it was. Ouachita times it, guys. There was a day at Ouachita, we had snow, 2 days of temps right above it, kind of sunny like this. I'm like, hey, we're going to be okay. Well, that road to this ramp that we went to was covered with trees, and it never got the sun, and it was icy. It was just not right. So that's number 1. Think about the boat ramp and the roads getting to the ramp. Number 2, guys, is your boat, like right here, your boat is not made for this type of conditions. It's not made for under 32 degrees conditions. A lot of stuff happens, okay? It might start and run right at the time, but, there's water that gets in spots. There's your live well. If you start putting fish in the live wells, you guys know you better drain that thing out or it's going to get frozen and something's going to pop. The graphs, all this stuff, guys, is just not made. Now, a day like today where it's sunny, It's 24 degrees. If it's not windy, it's probably going to be okay. But let's say it's a day like I've done before where it's 22, 23 degrees, it's windy, it's cloudy, it's sleeting. Your wires on your stuff freeze to kind of together, water gets there. The motor, man, there's just so much. Like for me, I'm looking at my wheels right now. I had a wheel hub pop on the way home, okay? And part of that was, back the trailer in the ramp, pull it out, it gets frozen. Whoa, I mean, that happened and it wasn't warm enough, and I popped a wheel hub on the way home. We made it home safely, luckily, but I've just done this enough to where I think I learn and think about those things. So just guys, your truck, I mean, all this stuff's just not made. So just kind of think about that. And I know for me, I have an older boat. I've always had older boats, but those older boats are pretty durable. And guys with those newer, nicer boats, okay, nothing against, I'm not going against y'all. I hope to have a brand new boat one day, but they might not be made as tough as these older ones, okay? It's just, anyway. Number 3. Now, this one is the one that you think about it and you might know from experience, but when you get on the water, it's a reminder of like, here it is. Now, this was from my last fishing trip even that I took a couple days ago when all this was coming in, okay? All this was coming in. So that fishing trip was 34 degrees outside, air temperature. But guys, the wind was up to 30 mile per hour, 20 to 30 mile per hour winds, okay? And I even use the Deep Dive app, guys. As you know, I'm partnering with the Deep Dive app. I work the Deep Dive app team. I'm going to show you the new feature, the Wind Effects feature, which is pretty sweet. They also have a new feature out with the water clarity. The water clarity map's not new, but you can look back into 30 days' time on water clarity from muddy to clean. Pretty neat. Y'all check it out. Linked all that's in the description, both that Wind Effects even. I tried to get out of the wind that day. I fished it a little bit, but I tried to get out. But guys, this is what's going to go to number 3. Even that day with 30 mile per hour winds, I got in some of those areas where there was less wind, okay? But the air felt was still under 32. So guys, you throw your lure out, fish it, all that water's coming back through your guides, you throw out again, and this is what I was problem with. I would put my rod tip in the water and get all that to kind of unfreeze so I can throw. But guys, it was freezing up during the middle of the cast, which is, you throw, zzz, it all of a sudden, it freezes up in the middle, backlash. Then your hands are cold. I have my gloves that I love, my Bass Pro gloves, and I'm over here, trying to get the stuff all out. Guys, that was just, that was it for me that day. Also that day, my GoPros weren't working as well. The batteries, just the stuff doesn't like brutal conditions, okay? And then of course your body, I'm over here, man, like, it was just cold. I caught fish that day, and that video is going to be out Friday. I love it. Hope y'all go check that video out, as it's going to be a good teaching tool in there. But even with that, guys, like I said, I was using the Deep Dive app to get out of the wind, but I was still, there was less wind there, and it was just, my stuff was freezing up while casting, okay? And then when your stuff freezes up while it's casting, once again, your reels, your rods, all that stuff's not made for these conditions right here, okay? Even my spinning rod, I started then later in the trip using spinning rod only, but what started finally happening was during the cast, where my braid to fluoro leader was, that was getting caught up and getting frozen. It wasn't getting frozen on the cast, on me working it back. And then all of a sudden I get stuck and I'm like, what's going on? And I'd have to bring that thing through the ice. For the second part of the video, what you can be doing instead of fishing in these conditions is, first of all, guys, of course, you're in the house hanging and enjoying your time with your family. I know for me, I just had a little one born, so we have a 2-year-old almost, and now we have a 10-day-old, so just having time together, enjoying it. Now I know we're about to go crazy because we've been in the house more than lately, but still, enjoy the moments with you have with the family. Guys, I'm not, like I said, I thought about going out and driving, but I'm not going to. But for the fishing side, guys, what you can do, like right now you're watching this YouTube video, which is great. That's what you can do in these times when the weather's cold, is to try to become a better angler by either not just watching information videos that maybe on stuff you're good at, but trying to find videos on topics like this, or just topics of you might not be as good a fisherman of. I know for me, I love listening to podcasts. I've been listening to a few podcasts. I was listening earlier to the Matt Steffen and Todd Castledine one. There was more of a live stream, not a podcast. I've listened to the Swindle Mercer one. Guys, I actually have my own podcast, and I just had an episode come out Sunday, and people are watching it. So if you want to check it out, it'll be down there on the end screen of the descriptions. It's there. So guys, with that, so use your time when you're not in the water. Try to become better anglers. As I just said, I like the podcast. I've not watched any mini fishing videos lately. I've watched a few of Milliken's because he's posts on a schedule, but not many other guys are, that are outside of the others. I watch the Matt and the Randys quite a bit. But guys, anyway, appreciate you guys all tagging along. Let me know what you think of this type of video, and if there's anything I know for future content, guys. If you're still watching, let me know for future type of videos you guys like on the water, or I have a couple challenge videos I do. I know one thing I like to do is some more challenge type videos. I have some in mind, but if you're still watching and think of a challenge type of video you want me to do, leave me that comment, man. I'll go out there, and if it's one I think I can do or it's timely wise, I'll go give it a shot. Appreciate you guys, and we'll see you on the next one.